Good afternoon. Oh, wow, it's pretty early in the day for me to be streaming, but I have a little bit of time, so I figured I would do a little bit of short Genshining. Hey Charles, how are you? Thanks for being first, as always. A little bit of Genshin today. I want to also try to... So there was some of the Nalan reputation things that I didn't do, and I've been trying to do that because I want the wings. So there's a couple of those areas where I don't even have up to 1 yet, so I've got to do like world events in order to get to reputation level 1, so I could even do the other reputation quest things. So that means finding world events. So I really have to just look up the name and Google them, because I don't know where in the world they are. So we're going to probably look up a few of those today. Let's turn my volume on here. Was it this one? Hold on. I don't remember. It may be this one. Here, see this one? I'm not tribe reputation. That's what it was called. I don't even have level 1, which means I gotta do Nalan quests. So I'm gonna look up some of these and see where they are in the world. Let's see. A mysterious visitor from Huitztlan. Wow, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna have a hard time pronouncing that. Let's see if I can look up and see where it is. Huitztlan. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Let's see if I can find it. And is there an image of where the quest is located? Location. Come on, Google image search, show me something. And oh, is that really not going to show me a location? The video on it. Someone made a video. Volume down. And let's see. Okay, there it is. Travel Chronicles. Okay. I can look that up. I can find that. So it looks like it's right. This is it. I hope so. Maybe that's it. I honestly don't know if we're going to the right thing, but I just don't want to be up here. Go up. Andrew, hey, how are you? Hey, we're scuffing in Genshin. Thanks for the head pat. Going in this direction. Where's that? I think I'm going the wrong way. Enjoying free time. Free time is always good. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, okay, I almost died there. Oh, wait, how do I get... we're just going to go back to the teleport point. Hope you're good. I am good. I'm trying to get my reputation up in Nalan a bit by doing world events because I want those wings. And I really, since Natlan's been out, what, like almost a year now? I haven't really done any of the reputation stuff. But I really want those red wings, especially now that I've got characters like Arlecchino and I've got characters like Mavuika and just people that I would use those wings on anyways. It's somewhere around here, right? There it is. Okay, let's do this event.
Hi, I'm Uni.
Hello.
Are you here to help find the baby Saurians?
I would love to help find baby Saurians.
And I'm Toba. You must be the helpers that we've been waiting for.
No, but we'll help anyway.
It's nice to meet you too, but we're just passing through.
No, we're helpers. We've been helping solve all the problems in Teyvat.
Aw,
Literally, how did these
Santa
people
said he was
survive
gonna
without
send
us?
some of his friends over to
It
help
seems like
us.
when we got here, this whole place was so messed up and nobody could solve their own problems. Like, even watering people's plants in Sumeru. Like, we do literally everything for everybody. How did people in Teyvat survive before we got here? Happy streaming. May, thank you so much. And, Bald, Thank you for making me bald. It's always been a pastime of mine to be bald, and I enjoy it. It's my lot in life. Ah, thank you though. I do appreciate it. Hope you're having a good stream yourself. I'm afraid we don't know anyone called Sanka.
Yeah, sorry. Whatever this is about, it sounds like you've got the wrong end of the stick. Wrong end of the stick?
I haven't heard that expression in a long time. I have heard wrong end of the stick before, but it's been a while. I didn't know people still talk like that.
Glasses guy was a con artist.
What glasses
What are
guy?
we supposed to do about the baby saurians now? Time's running out. It's okay, Huni. Don't worry. Why don't you tell us what happened with these baby saurians, huh?
Yeah, we'll find
There's
them.
been a lot of unrest in the tribe lately. and
We
my
solve
dad's
all the problems
saurian
into
got
that.
injured. Her name's Nana, and she has 3 little babies. After what happened to Nana, her babies were so scared that they ran off and hid. I'm really worried about them, so I decided to go look for them. If Nana is your dad's saurian, why isn't he the one looking for them? My dad's one of the elders, so he's busy getting ready for Turnfire Night. It's a really important ceremony, more important than this, anyway. I didn't think it would take very long, but then that guy we ran into made us tell him loads of stories, and it wasted so much time.
Yeah, he was so selfish. He doesn't have a heart.
It's all right. Don't let him get to you. We're here now, and we'll help you because we care a lot, don't we, Traveler?
We sure do. So, are the baby saurians
They
nearby?
should be. I already managed to find their tracks, and it seems like they're hiding on the cliff.
Leave it to Paimon and me. It shouldn't take long.
Really? Wow! Thank you so much,
Hope
Miss
we can
Traveler
find
and
them.
Miss
I
Paimon.
usually have problems with these types of events where I have to go find something.
You gotta be careful out on the cliffs, though.
Because I'm
They're
just completely
really
oblivious
steep.
and I'll probably
Even
walk by the
grown-ups
thing I'm
have
looking
trouble
for
finding
like
them.
10 times before I actually find it.
Goonies
But
said
we
the
will
baby
try
saurians
our
are on
best.
the cliff, so let's find a way up.
Okay. At least I get arrows pointing me in the right direction. Wait a minute. The game gives me a way up. Right? Yeah. Found one. The Mountain King. There's the next one. Too high, you're scared. Well, then why did you come up here? Where's the next one? There you are. Hello. Gotcha. That wasn't too hard. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, and it's Aha, a little rude. Where that means Kanisha's around here somewhere.
Well, if it isn't the gruesome twosome who worked
Hey,
their way
gruesome
into our certain
twosome,
circle of
excuse me?
friends. Still awestruck from the last time we met? Would that be why you hastily scrambled up here to pay your respects the moment you saw us?
Wow, the
I
mouth on the
suppose we
sky.
can't blame
The
you.
audacity.
Such is the spell that our majesty casts on our minions.
Hey, Andy, how's it going? Thanks for being sus today.
Very well.
Wait, so where's
The
Kanich?
heathens leave us no choice. The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula
Muted? Wait, am I muted? Wait, hold on, am I muted?
Come, back her up. You may now kiss our
Oh my god, am I Hold on, I'm checking. My microphone is on. My input says it's... No, it doesn't say mute. Okay. Okay, good. You scared me. I was like, oh my god, have I been streaming for like how many minutes and I'm muted? Damn. Because that has happened to me before. I have done that, not once, not twice, but like several times. I think there was a time when I was talking for like maybe 20 minutes and nobody was here to tell me I was muted. And then finally somebody came in and was like, you know you're muted, right? And I was like, oh, damn it.
We are the Dragon Supreme, sovereign ruler of the Nation of Flame.
Wait, so why is Aha? If Aha is here, where is
We should have
Kanish,
made
though?
that last time. Were it not for Kanich's earnest pleading on your behalf, you would have received not a single word of mercy.
I need like a backstory on this Aha dude. Like, is he like actually like as tough as he says he is, or are we gonna get like some story arc where Aha just like unleashes like his amazing awesomeness?
Oh, come on. You talk big, but Kanich clearly has you under lock and key.
Oh, great sovereign, what brings you to this mountaintop? So, little munchkin, what you doing up here?
That's great, sovereign to you. You dare invite the wrath of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How. You will burn and turn fire for 1,000 years for your blasphemy.
Ooh. Yeah, munchkin, calm down.
Know, our humble servant begged us to investigate an abyss incident near Hoytsidlan, and we chose to grant his request.
Abyss incident?
So that's how you pronounce that. Hoytsalan.
See this
I will
little
forget
lizard?
that in 2
Its
minutes
mother,
and
a
mispronounce it again
medium-sized
anyway.
lizard, came under the
Because that's
influence
just
of
the way I
abyssal power.
roll.
In her confusion, she attacked my servant's tribe, then assailed her own offspring.
He's an actual dragon that made a deal with Skinich for him to use his powers, but when Kinich dies, he'll gain his body, which Aha thought he would die in a few weeks. But you know, I see. I still would love there to be like a story arc where we get to see like maybe he finds another way to get like some of his power back, and without Kanish dying. Like Kanish gets to live, but then we get to see the real Aha.
Yikes. So how's she
How,
doing now?
whatever you pronounce his name, the little dude, the munchkin.
She was but a lowly bug fighting against the power of the abyss. Naturally, she has departed for the Night Kingdom. Such a fragile creature. Apparently, she ended her struggle by leaping from a cliff.
Damn.
Leaping from a cliff?
My dear anemic flying ant. As
Wait, who you calling
questions as
anemic?
your head may be,
I mean, maybe a little
please
bit,
keep
but
them to yourself and wipe that absurd expression off your face. We are the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How, not a wish-granting fountain.
I want a wish-granting fountain.
Just you wait. Two can play at the ugly nickname game.
Oh yeah,
Sense
Paimon
of
is the best at ugly
abyssal
nicknames.
energy. An evil sorcerer must be lurking nearby, but they are well hidden. If you encounter any suspicious outlanders, be sure to give them a robust interrogation.
Suspicious outlanders? Wait, are you mocking us?
Sounds a little bit like he is.
How dare you cast aspersions on your ruler, heathen! You're just lucky that our servant has such vile taste in friends. Otherwise, we would beat you black and blue, and then purple, then black again! If you're not here to kiss my feet, then get out of my sight. Do not impede
Jeez.
the work of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How.
Oh damn.
Potty mouth on that guy! Paimon is furious! Still, good to know about the abyss threat, huh? Wasn't expecting that. Let's not get sidetracked. We should take care of Huni's request first.
Alright, I almost forgot about the little saurians we found.
Wow, you're back already?
Oh, I just noticed they're
That was
wearing little
so
hats.
fast.
They're wearing different hats, and this one has little goggles. That is so cute. I didn't notice that before.
The babies are all right. Thank you both so much. Now we can
I
finally
like
go
their little
home and
hats.
stop worrying about them. You're welcome. Piece of cake. You're not from Natlan, right? Because your clothes look different than ours. Hey, you must be tired after all that climbing. You should come take a rest at my house.
Yeah, please come. I promise you'll get a big Scions of the Canopy welcome.
By the sound of it, Glasses guy wasn't from Natlan either, right? Uh-huh. Well, his clothes sure weren't. You know what? Now that I think
I wonder who it
about
was. Is it someone we
there was
already know?
something really fishy about him. Really? Maybe he was the suspicious outlander that Ahau mentioned.
Could you tell us a little bit more about him?
Sure. If if you're interested. Oh, let me think. How did the conversation go again? Oh, please, mister. I've told
Oh,
you
he's
so
wearing
many
an Azuma
stories
attire.
already. When are you gonna help me find the baby Saurians?
Just one more story. One more, I swear. Why don't you tell me more about that ball of fire? I heard that there was a huge transparent ball of fire that used to burn 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago, maybe even further back than that.
Oh, you mean Turnfire. That's where the ancient name Malipo comes from.
Oh, wow. So it was the
Malipo, huh?
origin of an ancient name. That's impressive.
Uh-huh. There's a story behind every ancient name. The legend goes that the Turnfire first appeared in the era of the Grand Alliance. It was used by the tyrant Och Khan to rule over Natlan and oppress anyone who opposed him. Turnfire is different from normal fire. If you get set on fire with it, you'll feel horrible burning pain from behind you.
I mean,
but you won't die
isn't that
from it
true
right
of all
away.
fire? Like,
And
if you
whatever you do, you mustn't turn back to look at it.
if you get set on fire with all fire, isn't it
Why?
bad?
What happens if you turn
I don't
back?
want to be on fire.
As soon as you turn around, poof! You get burned to a crisp.
Well, good golly gee. I mean, it's one thing to singe someone's clothes, but burning people alive? That is a big no-no in my book.
Right? How nasty is it to burn someone from behind and not even let them turn around to look? Och Khan really was an evil tyrant.
Yes, shocking behavior. Now, let me guess. Eventually, a valiant hero came to save the day? That's usually how these stories go.
Good guess, Uncle Glasses. Seems like you really know your stuff. The hero was called Yupanqui. He's the ancestor of our tribe.
Yupanqui was friends with Och Khan the tyrant, and also Shibalanke, the first Pyro Archon. He was working as an ordnance officer for the Grand Alliance at the time. He didn't like how Och Khan was such a cruel tyrant, so he stole the Turnfire and threw it at the Och Khan's army. The soldiers couldn't defend against it, and they all got turned to ash. And that's
a
how our
harsh way to go.
ancestors set our people free. But just as he was about to leave the city, he thought he heard Och Khan calling out to him from behind. It caught him off guard, and he turned around to look.
But Och Khan wasn't there. All he saw was a city burned black, an army in ruins, and giant flames reaching up into the sky.
A split second later, the flames he saw burst out from inside his eyes and swallowed him up.
All it took was a single glance. As soon as he looked back, he was burned to a crisp.
Ooh, crispy.
The question is, was this the price he paid for stealing the Turnfire, or the price of turning back?
Nobody knows the answer. But the fire that consumed Yupanqui burned more fiercely than any other. It burned for 100 days until it burned a hole right through the ley lines. And then, the flame dropped into the deathly dark Night Kingdom, where it still burns to this day.
The grown-ups say that it lights up the path that leads to the next life. But for the dead to be reborn, they have to accept the flames and be purified by the fire first. It's like a final look back at your life, where you have to answer for everything you did. Anyway, that's the story of Yupanqui's Turnfire.
Ah, a fine parable indeed. So, is it true? Is it really possible to find this fire in the Night Kingdom?
I don't know. I think it's just a story.
Either way, I assume this name has been passed down in your tribe ever since?
Sure has. It went to Burkina, the hero that we celebrate on Turnfire Night. But that was 500 years ago.
and now belongs to Kanich. So we often call him Malipo Kanich.
Oh,
Kinich, huh?
Kanich was. Oh,
All
interesting.
right, Uncle Glasses, that's enough stories.
So where is
Now,
Kanich?
please
Because we
go
saw
find the
Hal,
baby
but no
saurians for us
Kanich.
like you promised.
I would, but doesn't the legend of the Turnfire teach us not to look back? Let's not go dredging up the past.
Oh, wow. Seriously, dude.
Tell me more about this Kinich guy. One more story, I swear. Starting now. No? Careful, Toba. You look dangerously close to cursing me out right now. Tut tut. We can't have that. Cursing is for grown-ups only.
Uncle, you'd better not be trying to trick us, or the Turnfire will get you when you die.
How would it get me if I'm outside of Natlan? Uncle Glasses isn't from here, you know. Unlike you.
Wow, I don't like this guy.
Huh?
He's weird.
Wait, is that? All right, kiddos. I'm a man of my word. 2 of my friends are on their way here, and, yeah, they'll help you out on my behalf. Work them like dogs, okay? That's what they're here for. Don't go easy on them.
Wow, what a jerk.
Really? Well, first, can you tell us your name?
We met at the foot of this cliff, so beneath the peaks, let's go with Sanka.
Seriously?
If you don't believe me, turn around and see for yourselves. They're right behind you.
Huh? Where? Oh, wait! Uncle Sanka, where did you go?
That is so creepy.
Yeah, definitely a fishy character.
Totally fishy.
It sounds like he was
All the
digging
fish.
for info about the ancient names.
Mr. Fish is what I'm calling him.
And not only
Mr.
that,
Fish.
but he betrayed us too. He'll pay for this.
Yes, he will.
All he got out of us was some stories, though. What's the worst that could happen?
We'll slap him with a dead fish.
Traveler, maybe we should go tell Kanich about this. Hal says he's investigating it, but he's a bit of a loose cannon. We probably shouldn't take him at his word. Huh? You know Kanich? Not very well, but we have met him before, and one time we had a meal together.
Oh man, I'm so jealous. I never even spoken to him. He's so cool. He's the Saurian hunter, and he has a really awesome ancient name.
Me neither. I don't think my dad really likes him, though. He always tells me to stay away from him. Probably because of that little creep he always hangs out with. He's nasty.
Understandable.
He's so full of himself.
Understandable.
Oh, the creep who calls himself Kahul Ahau? Yeah, we've had the pleasure of meeting him too. He sure loves pushing people's buttons. Exactly. I don't know why Kanich partnered up with him. Why didn't he pick me instead?
Uh-oh. Hoonie, look how late it is. We've been out way too long. We better get home now or we'll get yelled at.
Oh, yikes. You're right. Okay, well, this path here leads to our settlement. If you decide to visit, remember to come to my house. If there's anything you need, my dad can help get it for you. Hope to see you soon.
We gotta run. Bye for now.
I didn't even know this was a thing. I just saw a thing there. I didn't know this was a thing. What the hell? This one is the thing. Bringing locals. Nation reward? Oh my god. Look at all this. Damn. I really don't want to pull. I have one for Reyna. Land of Odor Resurrection. Ooh, fragile resin. I'll take that. Oh, there's more to be gotten. Let's go. Oh, damn, even more. Nice. All right, let me go back up there and see. Oh, there's nothing available. Travel Chronicles. Let's go here, back into the air, and first let's check with this person here. Okay, I did that one. Perfect. Still not enough to get to representation. Hold on, I gotta find another one of these world events. Although it looks like from the map there's one right here. So let's do this.
Huni, what were you thinking going out by yourself? Don't you know how dangerous it is?
It's okay. Toba helped me. And we met some kind strangers who helped us. And
Kind strangers. What made
Yeah.
you so sure they were so kind, hmm?
I mean, one of
I
us was
suppose they had
kind.
Kind
The first one was a
stranger
little
written on their
weird.
foreheads.
yeah, actually, they did. In big, bold letters.
Don't talk back to me. The Mountain King problem still hasn't been solved. What would I do if I lost you, too? No,
They were good people.
I
Dad.
understand his concern.
Dinner or no dinner. Hello again, Huni.
Hey, look, it's us, the
It's Miss
weird
Paimon
strangers.
and Miss Traveler. Dad, it's them. They're the ones who helped me. And I promised we'd take care of them if they came to visit.
Oh. So you're the kind strangers. Well,
Well, we certainly are strange, that's for sure.
I'm Trinidad. Apparently you helped my daughter today. So if there's anything you need, just ask. As an elder of the Scions of the Canopy, I've got some influence around here. Now, I trust that you're sensible people who know better than to take advantage of their host's generosity.
We just happened to be passing by, so we lent her a hand. It was nothing.
Yep, just helping a neighbor. We're not looking for anything in return.
We'll take some food, though.
Oh.
Or at least Paimon will.
Well, it's...
Dad, please. They're not bad people. They've eaten at the same table with Kanich before. Be nice to them.
Kanich. Wait, I heard that two mysterious travelers from afar helped the Pyro Archon to solve the crisis our nation was facing. Are they?
Yeah, I'm one of them, and
And
Paimon's the other.
Ah,
And we may be a little
I-
weird, but
I
yeah,
do
that's
apologize.
just us.
a lot's been going on in our tribe lately, and I suppose the pressure must be getting to me. I can't believe I was so rude to you. I feel ashamed.
No, it's okay. We've had
We got
worse. I
off
mean,
on
when
the
we got to
wrong foot.
Leeway, we tried to get
Can we
arrested,
start
and
over?
when we got to
Oh, yeah,
Inazuma, they
like
tried to
that
arrest
one.
us, and when we got to
Seriously, though, don't worry about it.
when we got to
Already forgotten.
Fontaine,
We're
they
just
almost
happy to
arrested
see
us,
Huni
and
got home safe and
yeah,
sound.
we're pretty much
You've
in
just
trouble in
arrived, I
every
take it?
nation we go to.
It would be my honor to give you a hero's welcome tonight.
Except Mondstadt. Mondstadt was pretty cool. They treated us well there.
Careful now.
Every
That's
other
quite
nation
an
was
about
little
face. We've
weird.
heard that kind of thing can lead to spontaneous combustion around these parts.
Save the VIP treatment if you need a favor. Let's talk.
My dear traveler,
The Holy
you're
Li-
very
Well, that
perceptive
wasn't when we
indeed.
first got there. I
Go
mean,
inside
and
now,
we did
Huni.
return it,
Dad's
and
got some
you
important
know, I
business
mean,
to discuss.
okay, fine. We also got into a little trouble in
Well, that's
Mondstadt,
Miss Traveler and Miss Paimon. They're very special guests.
but at least they didn't try to arrest us the second we showed up. We had to get into trouble first, legitimate trouble.
Can't make any promises that
Technically,
will
we
be
stole it.
well.
I mean, not technically, because it's
This
Venti's,
is a
and
matter of utmost importance.
they didn't know who Venti was.
Please
so we
allow
kinda
me
stole
to
it.
explain. For many years,
Borrowed
our
it.
tribe has celebrated the turn.
We gave it back.
It is a traditional ceremony among the Scions of the Canopy, in which we remember our ancestor, Burkina, and his companion, Kangamato, the Mountain King. Burkina was a hero who bore the ancient name Malipo, and Kangamato was a powerful Yumkasor warrior. Together, they fought against the Abyss. They were victorious, but it came at a great cost. Burkina paid with his life. The Mountain King survived, but was contaminated by the Abyss, and he remains in hibernation to this day. Normally, Yum-Kasors never live longer than a century. It's
A
possible
century's a long time.
the abyssal power is responsible for his unnaturally long lifespan.
So he's still alive.
That's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. The abyssal power inside him is highly sensitive, and when he's disturbed, he awakens and flies into a blind rage, attacking anything that moves. So besides the ceremony, another important part of Turnfire Night each year is cleansing the abyssal power inside the Mountain King, so that he will remain sound asleep. Even though you helped us to solve the Abyss crisis, the destabilizing effects of the disaster have made it increasingly difficult to keep the Mountain King in hibernation. Only 5 months have passed since the last Turnfire Night, and he's already showing signs of instability.
Has he woken up again?
He has. We managed to contain the situation by performing a makeshift ceremony right away, but it was a close call. He could reawaken at any moment. Also, he attacked
maybe
and
we
wounded
can
my companion, Nana,
fix him.
during the ceremony. She became contaminated by the Abyss as a result. And
We heard. Such a tragedy. We're really sorry for your loss.
yes, and Nana wasn't the first. Anyway, right now, we're preparing for an exceptional Turnfire Night ceremony, and we need to find a suitable flame bearer.
Don't you already have
From
a
what I've
flame
heard
bearer?
about your adventures, of course. Plus, he's a bona fide hero who's inherited the Malipo name.
Oh, you mean Kanich?
Yes, he's the one. A hero worth his weight in gold. And unfortunately for us, he's all too aware of that. No prizes for guessing what he said when I asked him to host a Turnfire Night outside of the annual schedule.
He said
An
abso-friggin-lutely.
exceptional ceremony? I'll have to charge an exceptional price.
Wow. Really?
No other concept exists in that boy's brain.
At least he's predictable. Fork over your more and he's all yours.
I'm not the one to usually talk about people behind their backs,
Really?
but I'm convinced the Y-Up got hit on the head and took a wrong turn the day it chose to give that ancient name to him.
Damn.
Have you ever heard of a hero whose mantra is, "What's your asking price"? Don't get me started on
Well,
that.
Paimon kind of will
insufferable
ask, "What's
how
for
he
dinner?"
hangs around with. Thinks he's God's gift
Thank you
to
for the hydrate and
mankind.
stretch.
Pompous fool.
Yeah, Paimon has to agree on that.
And a stretchy.
Anyway, the fact is, the ceremony can just as easily be done without him.
Oh, fuck you.
As long as we find someone else.
Oh, and the
And
the
besides,
ball. You're gonna make me do
you
push-ups
two
all
seem like
and
much
oh
better
my god,
candidates.
Andy.
So what do you
Andy,
think?
did you just drop all your channel points on that on this like tirade of just like boom, 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 hydrate, stretch, push-up, squat? Okay, fine, hold on. I mean, Divine and Andy, you're both. I didn't know it was two people doing that. I saw Divine first. Andy making me. No, well, Andy also. It says Andy did the bald and the clown. Well, Divine, I saw you did the push-ups, but then to add insult to injury, Andy came along and bald and clowned me. All right, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and 5 push-ups. You get the team Wombo combo. A Wombo combo. Let's go. I feel like that's an old meme. Why do I know that? What's that from? I remember the word Wombo combo from something. I don't remember what it's from. That's an old meme, isn't it? I feel like that's an old meme and I should know what it is. All right, hold on. Let me go do the push-ups. I'll have to go to the floor for that. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I don't know the meme. Oh, you get the Team Womp combo. Me and Andy duo partners after all. I don't know memes. I'm off social media for the most part. I say because I heard it from someone before I found it funny. I see. I see. Well, that's not a healthy lifestyle to be living without memes. You need to consume more memes that are good for you.
Wonderful. I can't thank you enough. Oni was right about you. You have kindness in your hearts. Come with me to the other side of the mountain. I'll bring you up to speed on each step of the ceremony. As experienced warriors, I'm sure you'll pick it up in no time.
Alright. New quest started. Meanwhile, in a hidden cave...
Achoo! Curses!
Oh, this
Who
guy
dares insult
again.
the great Kahula How behind his back?
Oh, great Kahul Ahau, bless you.
I don't like this guy.
Shut your filthy mouth, worm of the abyss! Your putrid words defile the air we breathe. You make the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, sick to the stomach.
Damn.
Speaking as a member of the Abyss Order, that's music to my ears. Exactly the kind of reaction we're going for. But on a personal level, I gotta say, it's pretty hurtful.
Ugh, never have we heard such brazen blustering from someone who is inches from death. Up yours, Four Eyes! We spit in your
Up
face.
yours, damn.
Okay, well, that I am at a loss to explain. How do I manage to stay so chirpy and cheerful? I can only guess it's some kind of powerful magic. But I digress. Mr. Kinich, I admit it, you, sir, are a legendary hunter. Still, the only reason you caught me is that I was reluctant to run away. You see, I'm very interested in the lore of your tribe.
Okay.
Is that it? Kay?
Okay.
Aren't you intrigued to know what it is about you guys that prompted a visit from the Abyss?
No. Maybe? Should I be?
It's the extreme sports! The other day, I narrowly avoided getting hit by a very brave soul who just leaped off a cliff. I
Uh-oh.
think you call it bungee jumping? Anyway, I was very impressed.
I don't
That
get people
is
who
what I
go
call
leaping off
embracing the
cliffs.
spirit
Like,
of
I've seen
adventure.
bungee jumping before. I've never done it. I've seen it.
Painting
It's like, why would you
inspired
jump
by
off
the
a perfectly
bravery
good
and
cliff?
freedom of the scions of the canopy.
Crazy.
You scum-sucking swine! Ugh, I swear, if you go bungee jumping, it'll be without a rope! Head first off the tallest cliff, with a band of hunters on your tail, and nowhere left to run, and a bottomless cesspit waiting for you on the ground.
If it's bottomless, then how is it
Say
waiting for
that,
you
but
on the
I
ground?
get the sense that Mr. Kinich isn't planning to take my life right now. On top of that, I'm tired of spying on you from afar. So why don't we just negotiate a comfortable operating distance that works for both of us?
Yeah.
I've heard that the most important thing in human relationships is to respect each other's boundaries.
Uh-huh.
What do you say, Mr. Kinich?
Seems logical.
Or you could tell me what it is you're really after.
What?
And
Yeah.
then I'll name my price.
Of course he will. Money talks. Okay, where are we going? Up.
There's still some residual abyss contamination. No
Uh-huh.
surprise. See those torches over there?
I do, yes, because
Those are
they're right
sacred
there.
flame offshoots that we requested from the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. They contain the power of the Pyro Archon.
Are you
Mhm.
saying that the sacred flame and the turnfire are the same thing?
For ceremonial purposes, at least. Sending someone to the Night Kingdom to retrieve the legendary Turnfire isn't exactly an option. More to the point, though, the Sacred Flame is able to burn away abyssal filth. so that's why we use it in the ceremony.
Gotcha. So basically, we just need to clean up the filth with the sacred flame.
That's one part of it, yes. But the complete
Seems
ceremony
reasonable.
is a bit more complicated than that. First,
It always
the
is.
flame bearer must collect the kindling of the sacred flame from the starting point. Then use a grappling hook to fly up into the sky and light each of the sacred flame pillars. Then they must go down into the canyon.
This is
all the
very
way to the
complicated.
cave where the Mountain King slumbers, lighting braziers and the final altar along the way.
Yeah, I did not remember all
The most
that.
skilled flame bearers can accomplish all of this without touching the ground once. As much as I hate to admit it, Kanich is capable of this.
Wow! He can do all that flying without ever falling to the ground?
So can you, Paimon. I mean, you just technically you just float there.
Of course Paimon can. It'd be much harder for you guys.
Oh, thanks, Paimon.
Well, don't worry. It's not a requirement of the ceremony. You're allowed to touch the ground. The only thing you're not allowed to do is turn back. The flame bearer must always keep moving forward. You can't skip a pillar, then come back to it after lighting the next one. To do so would be to disrespect our ancestors.
So, what actually happens if you do turn back?
You
Surely
die.
the fires don't just go out.
You
Well,
die.
If you're not careful, you might get burned.
What about today then? Does the same rule apply?
Oh no, don't worry. Today is just a practice. The order doesn't matter. You just need to take the sacred flame, cleanse the filth, then go light all the braziers. Are you ready?
Maybe? Alright, I guess let's begin.
I'll repeat the key points again. Gather the kindling,
Yeah, the kindling.
cleanse the filth,
Cleanse the filth.
and light all the braziers.
Light the braziers.
I'll
Got
wait
it.
for you at the end.
Okay. Kindling, filth, braziers. Got it. Smaller flames split from the stadium of the Sacred Flame intended for the Turnfire Night ritual, conducted by the signs of the canopy. Okay, so interact with the light braziers to obtain the Sacred Flame's protection. Alright. Then collect and throw flame grenades to cause explosions that will scatter the abyss power. While under the protection of the Sacred Flame, you can approach an unlit brazier and ignite it. Okay, so interact with the braziers, throw the flames, and approach unlit blaze and ignite it. Alright, that seems fair.
Alright, let's use this kindling to complete our mission.
Where's the next? This thing?
There's abyssal filth over there. Let's burn it away with the sacred flame.
Oh, I see. Okay, I get it. Ignite? Oh, I don't think I ignited this one. Wait, was I supposed to be that story thing? Hold on. I think I'm doing something really wrong here. Is that not the thing I'm supposed to do? Wait, that's it. Okay, I'm not sure what I did, but I did a thing.
Let's light it up!
I'll protect us.
Disappear! Worthless! Worthless!
Where am I going? It's to one of these things. I just don't remember what I did. Oh, I think I'm starting to get it. Maybe not. I think I need those things.
That should be all the braziers. Let's regroup with Trinidad.
Useless! Boring!
There he is.
I knew I was right about you. You have outperformed all of our
Really?
previous
I
candidates.
scuffed my way through
If
it.
there was an ancient name for outstanding flame bearers, I'm sure the Wyab would
Okay,
consider
well, he's
you
just
for the
lying right
honor.
now because I scuffed my way through that, not even knowing what I was doing. I could probably get the job done too.
Yeah.
Well,
Although it would
yeah,
probably
maybe.
take Paimon quite a bit longer.
No, it probably wouldn't take you longer than me. It took me really long.
All right. Now there's still a few days left until the ceremony. I should get back so I can inform the chief and the other elders that I have found the flame bearer we need.
Oh, you mean they've still got to sign off on it?
Some of them are still hoping we can come to an agreement with Kanich. But that's only because they haven't seen you in action. Still, I'm the one responsible for securing a flame bearer. And my recommendation is you.
Are you sure you don't want to
Just
reconsider?
for Paimon's own peace of mind, are you sure it's not going to be a problem having Outlanders take on such an important role in your ceremony?
See that place over there? There was a time long before the age of Burkina and the Mountain King, when we Scions of the Canopy called that our home. After a period of upheaval, our ancestors were forced to move away. Now it has become a place where our youths go to develop courage and kindle a spirit of adventure. If we failed to keep the threat posed by the Mountain King at bay, it might not be long before we have to move again and find a new home. So to answer your question, I think everyone will agree that you are the right choice.
Fair enough. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Mm-hmm.
I'll need you to drop by my place at some point before the ceremony, if that's all right. There
That's
are still
fine.
a few final details that we need to discuss.
Okay, see you later then.
You have my gratitude.
We've helped out with a lot of other local festivals before, but this one feels a little different. Anyway, let's take a break before heading back to Trinidad's place.
That's Ganesh. Why is he spying on us? Is he gonna let us know we're there, or is he just gonna spy? Wow, kind of creepy. That should have been another one for the reputation. Claim. And level 1. Now I can actually do these. Well, not this week because I'm out of... I did them this week on another one, but in 3 days it'll reset, and then I can actually start doing those. And... well, I can also do these. Let's do it. Let's see if we can do another one of these. It looks like it's not too far from here. There's H.
Traveler? Paimon?
Kinich.
Kanich! Fancy meeting you here. We've actually been looking for you.
Hey there. Nice to see you again.
I'll get straight to the point.
Ah,
I
yes.
hear you
Straight to
accepted
business.
A proposal from Elder Trinidad.
We may have
Yeah,
accepted such a proposal,
turns out
yes.
right. You mean,
Possible.
you were still his first choice. It's just... oh, jeez. It's not what it looks like, promise.
It is exactly what it looks like.
Chill, it's cool. I only mention it because there's something you should know. And I suspect Elder Trinidad hasn't been completely forthcoming with you.
Yeah, really?
His true intention is to resolve the Mountain King problem once and for all.
Once and for all? You mean this'll be the last Turnfire night ever?
That's right. He wants to use you to send the Mountain King to the Night Kingdom.
Oh.
The
Interesting.
Night Kingdom?
You mean we have
You
to kill
mean-
it?
To his death.
Hmm.
Whoa, are you serious right now? You shouldn't go blurting out accusations like that. It could get you in trouble.
Too blunt? Okay. I'll phrase it more gently. There is potentially a possibility that Elder Trinidad may be hoping that during the course of the ceremony, you kill the Mountain King dead.
That was putting it more gently?
Ridiculous. He told us the Mountain King is a living symbol of your tribe's glory.
And that glory comes at a price.
Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. Ah, yes, and Nana wasn't the first.
Hmm. Is it because of his companion, Nana?
Mm-hmm. She likely won't be the last to lose her life either.
Hmm.
Still, is killing the Mountain King really the only way? It seems so extreme.
So how do we plan to kill him?
The Mountain King is a unique case when it comes to abyssal contamination. It's eaten away at him for so long that it has consumed him entirely, and the damage is irreversible. That evil power has both driven him insane and kept him alive over the centuries. So, to look at it one way, once it's completely purged from his body, the Mountain King will finally be able to rest in peace. In past ceremonies, we've only purged around half of the abyssal power. This was to strike a balance. To keep him alive, but also keep him asleep.
Trinidad didn't say anything about how much power he wanted us to purge, but he did say there were some more details to go over before the ceremony.
Then it sounds like you'll know for sure soon enough.
If he really asks us to kill the Mountain King, what should we do?
I think we're a little out of our depth here. Is it too late to us for a back
I
out?
know this must come as quite a shock, so I suggest you act like you didn't hear anything for now. But would you have time to visit the chief after your meeting with Elder Trinidad? I'd like to make a deal with you.
What kind of deal?
One that comes at a very reasonable price. I'm sure you have plenty of other questions, but we can talk more later.
All right, we'll be there.
Good. See you soon.
Ah, mighty Outlanders, you have returned. Did you have a good rest?
Yes, we did. Sort of.
Pretty good, yeah.
I suppose.
Glad to hear it. Things are progressing very smoothly on my end. Many of the elders have heard of your heroic deeds, including the chief. They all speak very favorably of you. There are still those who insist that the ceremony should be performed by the bearer of the Malipo name. But they're just stuck in the past. We need to move with the times.
Plus, Kanish doesn't want to do it anyway.
Exactly. So now, it's time for us to discuss the finer details of the ceremony. We covered the fire lighting part of the proceedings yesterday. The next part is the purification of the Mountain King.
How does that work?
It's quite simple. You just need to use the sacred flame. We've done it plenty of times before, and it's always very routine. I'm sure you won't have any problems.
Yeah.
One point I'd like
Seems
to stress,
reasonable.
though, is that you need to burn away as much of the abyssal energy as you possibly can. The more we dispel, the longer the Mountain King will remain asleep.
Asleep, huh?
Or maybe you're trying to kill him.
Precisely. In previous years, the Flame Bearer has often been unable to dispel a sufficient amount of abyssal energy. That's the only reason why we have to perform the ceremony on a regular basis. But I understand that you have a lot of experience fighting against the Abyss. And you seemed to wield the sacred flame quite effortlessly yesterday. With your help, I'm optimistic that this time, we can dispel all the remaining abyssal energy from the Mountain King's body, freeing us from this ever-looming threat for many years to come.
Traveler?
Got it. Anything else we need to know?
So this doesn't faze you at all, huh? You clearly have a lot of confidence in yourself.
A little bit.
That's really all you need to know. The ceremony is in 3 days. I'll come and fetch you when we're ready.
Hey,
meantime-
Andy.
Feel free to look around our settlement.
Wow,
It
throwing
would mean
things
a
in my
lot to the
face.
elders if you got to know some of our people. And if
Crazy.
you wouldn't mind helping them out with a few errands here and there, that would be even better.
So now we have extra errands to run? Maybe we should add a little extra to the price.
Wait, were we charging for
Just
this?
a humble suggestion. That's all. It will help you gain the respect of our people. And as a mighty hero, I truly believe that's what you deserve. I'll be sticking around over the next few days, so if you have any questions, you know where to find me.
Seems like Kanich was right. We should go meet up with him right away.
Ah, well, how convenient. He's right there.
Huh, you're here.
Yes, we are.
Elder Trinidad said that.
I can tell. It's written on your faces.
Is that the Traveler in Paimon? Forgive me for not being there to welcome you on your arrival. That should have been my duty as chief.
Hello, Chief Waina.
I only heard the news from Trinidad yesterday, so I asked Kinich to invite you over for a quick chat.
It's our pleasure.
I believe Kinich has already filled you in, so I'll get straight to the point. Firstly, I fully endorse your appointment as flame bearers for the upcoming Turnfire Night. However, I would like to request that you take steps to ensure the Mountain King's safety. Every child of our tribe grows up hearing the tales of our heroes, from Yupanqui the Firebringer to Burkina and the Mountain King who fought against the Abyss. This is our history and our heritage, the source of our pride and the center of our faith. To kill the Mountain King would be to destroy our spirit. I would never be able to face our ancestors in the Night Kingdom. Nana's death was a great tragedy, and I do not blame Trinidad for the actions he has taken. Nevertheless, I cannot allow any harm to come to the Mountain King. The very roots of our identity are at stake. My honored guests, please give this matter your serious consideration.
Is there no solution that would satisfy both sides?
Perhaps there is, but despite all our attempts to contain the situation over the years, we've not found it. Right now, I should like to hear where you stand on this matter.
I'm inclined to honor his request. I mean, I don't want to hurt the Mountain King.
Though I sense that your mind is not yet made up, I'm still comforted by your words. There are 3 days left before the ceremony. I hope they will bring you clarity.
So, Kinich, earlier you were saying that...
Let's walk and talk. I'll show you around the tribe.
That works too. Paimon needs to get some air after this.
Well, we are outside. Haven't you been getting air, Paimon? Where is he? There he is.
Kinich, Paimon finally understands why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning, didn't you? That's why you didn't want to be the flame bearer this time, because it's a double-edged sword. The whole Mora thing was just a sneaky excuse.
Double-edged sword is right. But my response wasn't merely an excuse. To solve this exceptional problem, an exceptional price must be paid.
Are you saying you have a
I'm
plan?
working on it.
Really? Well, come on then, let's hear it.
In a moment. Didn't you have a question you were about to ask me?
Oh, yeah. What was it again? Oh, right. We need to talk about how he's completely unhinged.
That's a point. Where is he
I
today?
agree that he has a problem. He needs disciplining, so I hired him a teacher.
You hired him a
got
teacher?
Oh, Paimon would love to see him
I
get scolded
doesn't
for
seem like the
bad
type that
behavior.
sits and be scolded by a
Anyway,
teacher.
moving on. When we ran into a how, he said you two were investigating some Abyss thing together. Is that related to the whole Mountain King situation?
Yes, that's the angle I've been working on. I'm a Saurian hunter, but I occasionally hunt the Abyss too. One time I was pursuing some purple demonic dogs when I accidentally entered a hidden space. I did some research after the fact. Apparently they're known as beastly rifts, and there are many of them of all different sizes. That's where those purple dogs were coming from.
So,
if we can locate one of these beastly rifts, clear the monsters out, and move the Mountain King inside, he'd be able to continue living, but without posing a threat to the tribe.
whoa, that sounds kinda crazy. Would it really work?
It's
nuts.
not without its risks, of course. There's a lot of unknowns in the equation. For instance, for all we know, a prolonged period inside the rift could make the Mountain King's condition worse. Still, we desperately need something like this, even just as a temporary measure. You've seen the conflict the issue is causing in our tribe for yourselves, and believe me, it's been a long time coming. The chief is adamant about keeping the Mountain King alive, whatever happens.
Paimon can understand. It's less about the Mountain King and more about preserving your culture and heritage.
Yes, but on the flip side, you've got people like Elder Trinidad, who is more concerned about protecting the people he cares about now and into the future. And he has every right to take that view. It's one thing to try and preserve the last remnants of a glorious past. But making your kin pay the price for it? No one can seriously tell them that's a fair trade.
You're right. There's no
Seems
easy
reasonable.
answers here. Let's leave that to one side for a moment and assume we go with your plan. How do you actually intend to find one of these beastly rifts? Because at least in our experience, the dogs open the rifts when they want to attack us, not the other way around.
I think I know a way.
Really gonna do this?
You have any better ideas?
Not
Not
really.
at the moment. After all, the abyss is what turned the Mountain King into a monster in the first place. People are gonna think you've lost your marbles.
If it doesn't end well, then that's the price we pay. Everything in the world comes at a price. Even when Yupanqui, the Firebringer, stole the Turnfire, it cost him dearly. The Mountain King's erratic outbursts have brought tensions within the tribe to a boiling point. Unless this gets resolved quickly, everyone will be stuck in a stalemate.
All right. So what's this deal you wanted to make with us? We're hardly experts on exploiting abyssal power.
All I need you to do is keep people away from me. I'm getting harassed on a daily basis by people trying to convince me to be the flame bearer. I can't afford to waste all my energy dealing with them. If you help me out, there'll be a gift for you in return.
Ooh,
Will it
what
be
kind
food?
of gift?
Something well worth your while, I'd say.
Okay, but how do we keep people away?
Just keep doing what you've been doing. Integrate yourself with the tribe's people, so everyone comes to terms with the fact that we have a new flame bearer. That way, I won't have an endless stream of people coming to beg me to join the ceremony, and I can focus on finding a way to summon the beastly rift. Then, when the day of the ceremony comes, we'll move the Mountain King into his new home.
Still sounds pretty crazy. Even for a daredevil like you, that's dangerous. And even if it works, what if neither Chief Wyna nor Elder Trinidad are happy with it? Have you thought about what you'd do then?
At least the two of them would finally be on the same side of the issue, leaving only me on the opposing side. The tribe needs leaders like them far more than a Saurian hunter for hire like me. Can I take that to mean?
For sure. And who knows, maybe we'll come up with an even better solution to all of this in the next couple of days.
Great. Well, for the next couple of days, please spend some time among the tribe and lend a hand wherever you can. I'm sure everyone will be swept off their feet when they meet our new flame bearer. Good luck to us both.
Give me a second. I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm not feeling so well. I think I'm going to end stream here. Sorry, guys. Hopefully, I'll be back another day. I'm just feeling very off right now for some reason. I think I'm getting sick. Bye. Sorry about that.